Hi, very warm welcome at eBorn Consulting. In this session, we will be looking at SAP Hybris Billing and Convergent charging. We will talk about the features and its key capabilities. Before going to the SAP Hybris Billing and Convergent charging, we will see the market dynamics and consumer expectations from the business owner. So it is about monetizing your services and increasing the number of transactions. So as the transaction increases, eventually the customer base increases. Further, the partnership and revenue sharing models, handling massive transactions and sophisticated price models. Massive transaction handled by SAP Hybris Billing so that all these transactions are captured in a right way, priced at a right way, and charged at a right way. SAP Hybris Billing provides the solution by delivering two things: rating and charging. Rating refers to the calculation mechanism coming up with the total bill value or amount, whereas charging refers to the account that will be charged for a particular customer. The customer may have two or more lines or account IDs. In this case, two bills will be generated. Business industries like telecommunication, utility, media, entertainment must act faster nowadays. SAP Hybris Billing comes into the picture when there is large customer base with high volume of transaction and comply with complex national and international regulations. Here, the whole consume to cash cycle process can be displayed. With this, it allows the real-time charging and billing process of services being consumed. Let's move to the solution overview now. So at the top level or front end, you have business partners, product catalogs, shopping carts, order placements, etc. Moving down the layer, it has a SAP CRM which actually takes care of order management, that is creating the orders in the system and processing it. Below there is a traditional ERP which we call it as ECC. It has logistic and inventory management capabilities. Next you have SAP CI Convergent invoicing, which takes care of generating the invoices based on the period defined in the provider contract for a customer. And finally at the bottom is SAP CC. SAP CC is responsible for measuring or quantifying the services which are consumed by the customer, applies the algorithm on the consumption and charges accordingly. Also it supports large transactions. The SAP CC sends this consumption and charges applied to the SAP CI, and CI in turn generates the invoices. So now let's get more into the details by talking about classical Hybris billing with FICA. So right there at the top you see the process SAP offer to cash, which is broken down into SAP offer to fulfill and SAP consume to cash. Now SAP offer to fulfill is again further broken down into offer management, order capturing and order processing. On the other hand, SAP consume to cash is broken into mediation, pricing rating, charging, so on up to financial customer care dispute management. Coming to the applications, there are various systems integrated such as Convergent charging, customer relationship management, Convergent invoicing and FICA. We'll talk in detail about these blocks as we move ahead. After getting a glimpse of SAP Hybris Billing, let's see its benefits or significances. Now most of the companies are trying and adopting innovative techniques to mobilize their product or make their products and services available at the doorsteps of the customer. So all the companies are running behind to increase their customer base or say trying to increase their transaction. So morale is, if you don't adopt such techniques, there could be a chance of left behind. So there could be loss of market share, product obsolescence, that is product completely disappearing from the market, high DSO, low productivity in employees as increase in a manual task. To avoid this, SAP Hybris Billing provides customer-centric focus, increases the customer satisfaction or delightness, thus increasing the market share. It increases the automation such as automated workflows, transparencies in the financial transactions, increase in appropriate collections, giving alerts to staff members about the due payments, thus reducing the days sales outstanding, and of course lowers the operational cost. So let's take a use case wherein telecom company is transitioning from its static business model to dynamic one so as to increase their customer base. Thus now the customer can select the plans available, thus expecting the customer will get monthly invoice and as per the plan selected and monthly consumption. So there could be various sub items in a bundle like monthly rental plan, calls or SMS plans, data plans, local or international charges. So local, what if it is roaming or non-roaming? Based on the subscribe plan, the periodic invoicing will be done. On the consumption of the services by the customer, there could be revenue sharing to the service provider. Let's now talk about the SAP Hybris Billing process flow and its various components. First process is offer to fulfill, which takes care of order management to fulfillment part, whereas the second part, which is consume to cash, which takes care when actually the customer starts using the services. Now here comes the mediation. Mediation means measuring the raw data or quantifying the usage, so it could be calls, SMSs, data. Next, applying the rating and charging algorithms. So considering the telecom example, customers has say subscribed to a particular plan, thus allotting or fulfilling his order by capturing the data. Then capturing the consumption made by him, such as number of calls or SMSs, the period of call, the usage of data, etc. Finally, invoicing each customer at the end of the month, also providing the mechanism for a customer for validating whatever he is paying is right. That is transparency. Below the process are the SAP application components. For example, initially all the customer or product or service master will be created in SAP CRM. Based on these values, the provider contract will be created in SAP CRM and replicated to ERP system, which has CI and FICA components. The CC system will measure the rate, the consumption based on the algorithms and charges accordingly. The CI engine will generate the invoice according to the periods defined for the customer. So let us say there is a scenario where customer has consumed 300 local calls, 50 internationals, 100 SMS and 10 GB data. Based on such data and plan, invoice will be created for a particular customer. Let us see a use case wherein eBorn has recently provided a SAP Hybris Billing solution to national GPO for the postal and financial services. National GPO required a complete digital transformation solution for integration with their different systems, complex customer billing for postal and financial services, and call center integration for resolution of complaints. For the postal services such as ordinary mail, for which the invoicing was based on weight. For the EMS, it was based from source to destination. For the financial services such as collection and remittances, the calculation was based on the commission pre-decided by GPO. So right from prospect identification, lead identification, opportunity search, releasing the quote, getting into a rate contract with customer, processing the sales order to invoice generation was the part of this solution. Marketing aspects such as loyalty management, campaign management was also covered in SAP CRM. Thus finally providing post-service after delivering, charging the customer through complaint management system. eBorn has its operational offices at the given locations, and below are our contact details. Please do not hesitate to connect us. Thank you for watching us and stay connected with eBorn for next videos.